Hello students, now we will discuss about wave energy. Wave energy. Wave get their energy from the solar energy through the wind. They are caused by the wind blowing over the surface of the ocean with enough consistency and force in many areas of the world to provide continuous waves along the short line. It contains tremendous energy potential, and wave power devices extract energy from either the surface motion of ocean waves or from pressure fluctuations below the surface. The movement of the ocean water and the changing water wave heights and speed of the swells are the main sources of wave energy. Kinetic energy in the wave motion is tremendous that can be extracted by the wave power devices from either the surface motion of ocean waves or from pressure fluctuations below the ocean surface. Motion in the sea waves. When the wind blows around the smooth water surface, air particles from the wind grab the water molecules they touch. Stretching of the water surface by the force of friction between the air and water creates capillary waves. Surface tension acts on these ripples to store the smooth surface, and thereby waves are formed. Wave size is determined by wind speed and features and by the depth and topography of these ebbed. Wave information makes the water surface further rough, and the wind continuously grips the roughened water surface, and thus waves are intensified. Waves are characterized by the following parameters as shown in the figure. Crest. The peak point on the wave is called crest. Trough. The valley point on the wave is called trough. Wave height. The wave height is the vertical distance between the wave crest and the rough next trough. Amplitude. It is defined as h by 2 meter. Wavelength. It is the horizontal distance either between two successive crest or trough of the ocean waves. Wave propagation velocity. The motion of seawater in the direction. Wave period. It measures the size of the wave in times. It is time required for two successive crests or two successive troughs to pass a point in space. Frequency. The number of peaks that pass a fixed point per second is defined as the frequency of wave as is given by f is equal to 1 by t cycles. This is the crest and trough diagram. Devices for harnessing wave energy. There are three basic technologies for converting wave energy to electricity. First one is terminator devices. It is a wave energy device oriented perpendicular to the direction of the wave and has one stationary and one moving point. Attenuator devices. These devices are oriented parallel to the direction of the waves and are long multi-segment floating structures. It has a series of long cylindrical floating devices connected to each other with hinges and anchored to the seabed. Point observer. It is a pointing structure with parts moving relative to each other owing to wave action, but it has no orientation in any defined way towards the wave. Instead observes the wave energy coming from any direction. Overtopping devices. These devices have reservoirs like a dam that are filling by incoming waves, causing a slight buildup of water pressure. Advantages and disadvantages of wave power. Advantages. Sea waves have high energy densities and provide a consistent stream of electricity generation capacity. Second one, wave energy is clean source of renewable energy with limited negative environmental impacts. It has no greenhouse gas emissions or water pollutants. Operating cost is low and operating efficiency optimal. Damage to ocean shoreline is reduced. Disadvantage: high construction cost, marine life is disrupted and displaced. Damage to the devices from strong storms and corrosion create problems. Wave energy devices could have an effect on marine and recreation environment. Thank you.